Hi, I'm Melissa Clark from the dining section, and I'm so excited to introduce you to a special guest I have in my kitchen here in Brooklyn. This is Joan Nathan, a font of knowledge about Jewish cooking, and she's going to show us how to make matzo balls. So, how do you make your matzo balls? I mean, I know how my mother makes them, which...
Will you tell me how your mother makes them?
After you do it. Yes, I will absolutely tell you.
Okay.
By the way, my mother really wanted to be here. She was dying to meet you because you're like this family idol at our house. You know, we open your books during all the holidays. Anyway, so we've got matzo meal.
Right, we've got matzo meal. We have schmaltz or chicken fat, rendered.
Now, do you always use schmaltz or sometimes you use something else?
What I do, so I make my soup in advance.
Right.
And I put it in the refrigerator. And there's like the fats on top of it. That's what I use, and I save it.
Okay, so we've got our schmaltz, we've got our regular old matzo meal.
Okay, and we have parsley just for color.
You could use dill.
You could use dill, or you could use cilantro, which I've used sometimes.
Really?
Yes.
We've never used cilantro.
I have some chicken broth, a little bit of chicken broth. And in my family tradition, we use a little bit of nutmeg, and then we used dry ginger, but I use fresh ginger.
Oh, fresh ginger.
And so it's
nice.
really pungent. It's very, very nice.
I've never had a matzo ball with
Well,
fresh
you
ginger.
will.
I know. This is very exciting. You're taking me out of my comfort zone.
Oh, and of
here.
course, eggs. These I brought you from Martha's Vineyard. Aren't they beautiful?
Yes, I love the blue ones. Can we use a blue one?
Yes.
Okay, should we start with the egg?
Absolutely.
How many
Okay.
eggs go in?
4 eggs.
4 eggs. I'm going to help you crack.
Okay. And then you just mix that with 2 tablespoons of schmaltz.
Now, you said you used to use 4 tablespoons of schmaltz.
I just thought, you know, for all these readers, you know about readers.
Yeah.
They would.
They were complaining it was too much fat.
Right, so I decided I'll use less.
And you like it better with the less?
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, I would probably rather have more, but...
Put it in more.
All right, we'll put a little bit more.
We're friends.
All right, we'll put 4 in. That's what I would use. And then I would put 4 tablespoons rather than 6.
Okay, so basically you're looking for altogether 8 tablespoons of liquid. You can make up your combination between liquid fat and liquid soup. But
Exactly.
8 tablespoons altogether. Okay.
And then I put my grated ginger.
That's about a tablespoon?
Yes. And I would put some good nutmeg. About 1/4 of a teaspoon, maybe less, maybe more. Depends on, you know.
Yeah. I just usually go till I get tired.
Exactly.
Same?
You're my kind of cook. Okay, so then you just mix all this. Oh, and
Salt.
salt. Salt is really key, I think, to a good matzo ball. And a little bit of pepper.
Okay, pepper. Here, I'll put that in for you.
Thank you. And then about a cup of matzo meal. Now, you know, the matzo meal mix, as you probably know, has baking powder in it. And even though some people think you can't have baking powder for Passover, you really can. But it has to be
kosher for Passover.
So I decided that I'd rather just do this. Then I put a little bit, some people put onions in. I don't put any onions in.
We don't put onions in either.
Oh, good.
We do the nutmeg. We don't do the ginger. Is very exciting to me.
Well, we'll see.
So you're going to put this in the fridge for a couple hours until it kind of firms up.
Right.
You can do it overnight.
Yes.
Is there any way to make matzo balls in advance?
Well, glad you asked. I usually do not do it, but I'm doing it this year because I have so many people coming for Passover. What I do is I'll make them, boil them in water, salted water, and then I'll take them out, and I'll put them on a sheet. Or,
like a cookie sheet?
Or, well, actually a jelly roll sheet. It's better. And then I'll put it straight in the freezer, and then I'll put them toss them into bags.
Wow. So you can actually freeze your matzo balls.
Yeah.
Your cooked matzo balls ready to go.
Right.
And then right before the Seder, you just
Put
heat
them
them up
into
in
the
the soup.
Right.
So what we've got here is the matzah mix that Joan already brought with her. It's been chilled. You can see it's firm enough to form into balls. And Joan is going to show us how to do it. So what do you do?
Well, first thing you have to do, the most important, is put your hands in cold water.
Okay, cold water.
And then you just I take about a little bit more than this. Now, what I do is...
So it's about 2 tablespoons, right?
About 2 tablespoons. About the
Like
size
that
of a
much?
ping pong ball.
Okay.
Is that a little bit bigger?
That's a ping pong ball.
It's a ping pong.
So, fluffy matzo balls, Joan, or firm matzo balls? What do you like?
I like al dente.
Al dente. Me too.
Do you?
You like them al dente too?
I knew we were kindred spirits.
Because, you know, there are people out there, I'll bet there are a lot of you out there, who like them big and fluffy.
Absolutely.
But I like them kind of hard and sort of small, the kind that sink to the bottom of the bowl.
Right, but not too hard.
Not too hard. So that's why you don't use seltzer.
No, I don't.
A lot of people use seltzer in their matzo ball mix.
Right, I absolutely do not. And my mother-in-law used to separate the eggs. And that's
that would
another
make
way.
them very fluffy.
Right.
So Joe, now that we've got them all formed, what do we do?
We take them, put them in boiling salted water, covered, for 30 minutes.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
So these have cooked for 30 minutes. Now let's check one, see, make sure it's cooked on the inside.
It's almost cooked.
Okay, so we're going to put this back on the stove for a few more minutes.
Okay.
Okay, it's been 40 minutes. Should we check one?
Let's check them. You know, part of the reason that it's taken this long is because there were so many in the pot.
So we should have used a bigger pot with
Yes.
more water. Okay.
I can feel it. This is fine.
That one's good?
Yeah.
So that's what you're looking for. It's
That it's cooked through and it cuts easily.
there we go. Just one matzo ball for Passover because there's
For
a lot
one-
of food coming.
Right, exactly. Do you
All right,
want to
should we try
taste it?
Yeah, of course I want to taste it. I want to try it with the ginger.
You can taste the ginger.
Wow. And it's al dente.
Al
It's
dente.
perfect.
Al dente.
You think my mother's going to actually let me make your recipe this year?
No,
No,
do hers.
now I'm just going to do hers. Okay.